Hi, in this video, I would like to introduce you to Go programming language by setting up the Go environment and running a simple Hello World program. Go comes up with different environment variables, but most important ones are Go root and Go path. So Go root is where your Go programming SDK is installed, and the Go path is where you'll be writing your Go programs. So in other words, Go root is where your Go binaries are available to run your Go commands, and Go path is where you write your projects in Go. So make sure you set these things to where you want it to do. I recommend for beginner level, anyone who is at beginner level to leave it to the defaults. Okay, so once you have your Go path set up, next thing that you have to do is basically make sure you create a folder. If you see, I have created a folder, and this is what my Go path is. So I created under the Go path, I created a folder called SRC, and then I created a folder for my project. Make sure you do that. And inside the hello folder, I have a hello.go file. This is where I'm writing all the Go code. If you have to write Go program for a different project, make sure you create another folder in SRC, under SRC. Okay, so now this is a simple Hello World program. Any Go program will have an extension .go, and the Go file itself starts with the package label. So in this case, this is the main executable package. And that is why I have written the name of the package as main. And imports is where you define all the dependencies that you need, that you are going to use in this project, in this Go file. So here, like you see, I have to print the message, I have used FMT package. So that is the reason I have imported it here. And if you need some other package, you can add to this list here, or you can also start another import block. Let's see, something like this. So now the function main. So function main is kind of the entry point to the Go program. Other than that, I said kind of because there is another function called init function, which is where it, and even before that, the package level variables will be declared, and then the init, and then the main. So in this case, I don't have any of those. So main is the entry point here for this program. You can define other functions in this file and use them. But just for the sake of the simple Hello World program, this should be good enough. So the function main is where you write all the code that needs to be executed. And in this case, I'm just printing the simple message, hello playground. So to run this, make sure you cd to the folder where you have your project, and then you can issue a Go command with the subcommand run, and the parameter is your file name. As you see, it prints the message by which we have written in the program. So you can modify the program, and you can rerun. And it will execute right away. So another way to execute a Go program is by building it and generating the binary. So there is a command called go build, which will generate the executable. By default, it will be the name of the folder, or if you want to give a specific name to the output file, you can use with the flag -o. And in this case, let's say hello world. And if I list, now I see another executable file, another file called hello world. So now to run this, I can just run like you run any binary. It does the same job. So in case of go run, it will still build and save the binary in a temporary location and discard it after using that. So in case of go build, we are generating the binary, which is saved to the current location, and we're using that to execute. And you can run it as many times as you want because the file is still available without having to build again. Okay, thank you.